All right, let's start in on this fun task of finding a broken or a chafed wire that goes for the ECM that shuts the motor down while you're driving down the road. All right, let's have at it. Let's start off by some of this PP Blaster, some of the best stuff on the market. Spray those down so they come apart a little easier. I'm going to try to take a lot of this stuff off the top of the motor so we can more access, easier to see, more light. I do have a headlamp. I'll probably look like a cyclops for a while in the video, but it is what it is. But I'm going to do what I can to expose everything I can and see as much as possible. So, all right. I should say like Rain Man Ray does, loud noise is incoming. I gotta get the intake off the turbo. All right. Did not find what I was looking for. I was looking for the specific engine code that shuts the engine off, but it's not there right now. That's the problem with these electrical issues. This could be another issue as well. Corrosion is your worst enemy on a battery. But I also have a wiring nightmare. Let me grab a flashlight here. Oh, it's right here. I have all of that to go through too. All of that wiring goes around the frame. Everything. I'm probably gonna wind up pulling this fender off just so I can get it in there easier, because the wiring goes way down in there too. Down through here, all the way around, goes up. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a long day. All right, sitting here chit-chatting, getting it done, is it? Now I got more access to the wires. But first, I want to get that out of my way. Go on the other side. I'm going to disconnect the hose. Get that out of my way so I've got more room to work and see. Okay, there we go. There's that. Yeah, I put these two nuts back on just so I didn't lose them while I was taking the fender off. So now I'll put them where I know where they're at so I don't lose them. But any of you mechanics out there know what I'm talking about. You'll set something down and can't find it 5 seconds after you put it down, especially a wrench. All right, let's get this up and out of the way. Voila. Even more room. Now, here's the ECM that we lose connection with. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right here. So, from this point on, wherever it's going to chafe is where I've got to check. And this is going to be a long process. So, let me grab the flashlight. Where's the flashlight at? Where's the Prime example. I just had the flashlight in my hand. Now I can't find it. All right, let's see if I can get you guys closer here. All right. You guys see all right? I'm working right here right now. I go through here. He already had part of the wiring harness for the ECM replaced on the, well, let's say for the truck replaced. Like this one right here was replaced. Now I'm gonna start checking this older one. I want to check chafes and stuff like that. Any place. And it's just gonna be such a time-consuming pain. It's not even funny. Like right there. I don't like this. That's a bracket. That's loose. I gotta cut some of these wire ties so I can maneuver stuff around. Maneuver the wire loom around. I can check it and all that. Well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but way down here, I think we got a prize. Look at that. We got a 3-inch 3/8 drive extension. That was back down behind here, behind the ECM. Nice. Free tools are great tools. I'll admit it, I'm a doofus. I'm used to working on my Detroit. My Detroit ECM was over here on my truck. That right there is not the ECM. That is the blow-by filter for the diesels. ECM, let me turn this on, is way back there on this Cummins. So, oop, that's where the ECM is on this one. We're still trying it out, but we did manage to clean all the connections. But I'm still fighting to try to find a broken wire or a chafed wire. Doing what I can. But work's not done. I keep plugging on. Try to set you up and get you a little bit of a time lapse of chasing wires and cleaning connections. That's what we're doing right now. Is primary thing is just going along, checking connections, cleaning ground connections up, getting those going, making sure they're good. But I swear there's got to be 10 miles of wire on this truck, and it's only a day cab. I'd hate to see what it'd be like if it was a brand new truck. There's probably 50 miles of wire in those things. What a pain.
Yeah, right here is a major pain. They had like 3 layers of electrical tape on here. Undoing a bunch of wire ties, just trying to get everything out so I can start removing this electrical tape. Checking a few wires that I can see right off the bat. This is a very, very time-consuming job, as you'll see. I mean, I just keep going at it and at it and at it more. Checking the wires on that connector. But here's the last layer of electrical tape for you.
All right. I am trying to peel all the electrical tape off this section that you just saw. Now, I'm going through this section real hard, examining it real thoroughly, just because right here there was just electrical tape covering it. No wire loom, nothing like that. It was up next to the frame. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't see anything bare. I gotta move all the wires around so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably rewrap it and stuff like that. But I expect it. I just want to make sure there's nothing green going on in here and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to rewrap it, wire tie it again, all that fun stuff. But I'm starting here because the ECM is right there. It comes in, power feed comes in and goes up to this, and then it splits that way and that way. So we just don't know where it's at, and I don't have an active code right now to tell me where to look. But we're trying. For you guys that do this for a living, I commend you. I actually commend you. These things are a nightmare to do. Work on. See, like right there was the chafe mark where it was on. I don't see no sign going through the wire loom. So just keep plugging on. Yeah, I'm gonna be just, this is all you're gonna see is me plucking through wires and stuff like that. So if I find something, I'll bring you back. Wiring can be such a headache. Just this wad right here was 45 minutes checking each wire, making sure there was no breaks, well, visible breaks, chafing or anything like that. I gotta leave it out for a little while because sitting inside that wire loom, it held moisture, so it was wet. So before I re-wrap electrical tape around the wires to hold them together, I gotta let it dry out a little bit. I'm gonna move on to another spot. I don't have much hair left, but I won't have any when I get done with this thing. Electrical is just such a pain. It's now 3 hours later, and I have checked from that harness there, from that plug, all the way through, all the way around, all the way up to each one of these pins. And I didn't find anything. I even went as far as checking this harness, goes down and around to the bottom of the motor, nothing. So this one here is good as well. I just managed to squeeze this one back on. But now my next is to go from that plug to the back of the truck towards the batteries, just to try to find this gremlin. And he only shows his face once in a while. This is a pain. I want to find it. I want to fix it. It's 2 o'clock right now. 2? Yeah, 2 o'clock. So yeah, 3 hours since my last video. Keep going. Hey everyone. I got it back together. I have checked every wire. I haven't found nothing yet. We must have a broken wire inside that plastic coating, but I mean, you can tell I've gone from here all the way back to here, and I haven't found nothing. As I said, electrical problems are the worst. My fingertips are killing me from pulling every wire apart, rolling them, looking at them both sides all the way around. I am exhausted. My eyes hurt just from looking at so many wires. Everything looks the same to me right now. Gray. Because that's what a lot of the colors are on this truck. Gray and brown. But I got that all hooked back up. I better double check my suit work. Make sure, okay, yep, that's tight. Those two are tight. Yeah, to get this back on, I had to take it disconnected from this clamp, take this clamp off, pull the pipe out, put the elbow on, then put that back in. That's all. Good, because that ain't moving. That's good. But yeah. It's been a long day looking at wires. God, it's been long. I've still got tomorrow. I gotta keep looking. I gotta find this problem. If any of you know knows anything about a 2009 International TransStar 8600 with the M11 Cummings. What it is it said just driving down the road, it will say electrical fault, and the engine shuts off, and then it says ABS module. So we got something going on. We're trying to figure it out. Any help would be appreciated. Again, if you're an international mechanic or Cummings, or you guys know anybody that's run across this issue, let me know. I appreciate it.